Hi, I'm Eric Tomato. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Deep Space Nine Harbinger on the PC. We are currently hunting electrons.
Got him. He's been transported to the brig. I'm still reading Tarragon all over the station. At least 4 others.
Okay, 4 more to take out. Save after each one you take out, because it's... The faster the clicking is, the closer they are. You cannot stand still or you will die. And when it goes square, it's when you're close to it.
Dax, I've driven them down the access tube and secured it.
Secured it?
I welded it shut. They're in the promenade.
Understood.
Captain, I'm in the docking ring now. Yarrow is dead.
Any sign of the ambassador?
I've seen him, Captain. He found a way to track the Lycosians. I can't say more. The communications net has been compromised.
Understood, Constable. Cisco out.
No good, Captain. They're using the security bypass key. She's back here in the promenade, somewhere.
We're pulling you out of there, Major.
But...
Dax, energize!
Got her. She's been transported to the brig. 3 down, Bannock, 3 to go.
Alright.
Security to Quark's bar. We've got one of those killers in here. Odo, help.
Quark's bar, eh?
Hey, you, Bannock.
Where
What?
are you?
You want to get us all killed? Ow.
There's one of them. Almost directly above your head. I heard him move.
Right.
Got him. Alright, that's 3 down. I'm just looking for the stairs. There we are.
Bannock, they're heading for the Scythian ship. They'll try to cut it free with the particle torch. Can you move to intercept?
The answer is yes, of course.
Got him. He's been transported to the brig. Now the only Tarragon I'm reading is heading for the docking ring.
One more. No, that was the wrong way. Fair enough.
Samet, is that you? Have you reached the airlock? Samet!
I will give it this. This is pretty tense. Aha! Sir?
Dax to Odo. That's it. I'm reading Tarragon emissions at 0. Wait,
Lieutenant?
Never mind. I thought I saw a flicker in the lower promenade. Just a sensor ghost. All clear now.
Well done, Constable.
Thank the Ambassador, Captain. He's a quick shot. Computer, disengage security measure Cobalt. Authorization 094 Epsilon.
Disengaged.
Ambassador?
Yes, sir?
Dax's readings indicate increased drone activity around the station. We don't have much time before the next attack.
When can we expect the Defiant?
Not for another 36 hours at least. We'll have to handle this on our own.
What's our defense strategy, Captain?
We'll have to use every bit of firepower at our disposal. The station's defenses, even the runabouts. Major Kira's fitted the Hudson with some additional weapon sleds. It'll pack a little more punch than our standard issue.
You'll need a crew for that runabout, sir. If you're accepting volunteers, I've got a weapons proficiency rating that...
Level 8, yes. Lieutenant Dax pointed it out in your records. I'll consider it.
I'm ready, sir. Just tell me where I'm needed.
I'd like you to report to Major Kira in the holosuites at Quark's Bar. Dax has designed a drone simulation that should give us some idea what we're up against.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Minigames.
It's good to have you with us, Ambassador. Cisco out.
Mr. Odo.
It's Odo. Just Odo.
Sorry. Odo?
Yes, Ambassador. What is it?
What exactly are these devices? Some kind of cloaking mechanism?
Not exactly. Lieutenant Dax determined that the refraction mantles are a form of camouflaging technology. May I?
Of course.
Just like the others. The phaser hit destroyed the refraction enabler. Pity.
I'll have to write a report to the Tyrian Assembly about Ambassador Carrick's murder.
If you ask me, your Federation is overly fond of reports. But there are a lot of questions to be answered here. Have you determined what drew the Lycosians to him in the first place?
I'm not sure. Maybe they thought robbing an ambassador would be lucrative enough to make the risk worthwhile.
More like they got a shove in his direction. Kimry and Priet sang like Mirafowl once I got them to the brig. Their story is Quark suggested to them that Carrick might be carrying exotic goods from the Gamma Quadrant.
Quark isn't
Goods that
implicated.
he'd be very interested in purchasing.
That's not illegal.
Unfortunately, no. According to them, Carrick was dead when they broke into his quarters.
The Red Lycosians, you mean?
Yes, they killed Yarrow with a molecular inhibitor, the same kind used to murder the ambassador. Knowing Quark, he let both groups of Lycosians know he'd be interested in some incoming merchandise, then let them bid for the details. When he picked Kimry, the Red Lycosians decided to move in on their own. Still, conspiracy to murder. I wonder how that would sound to a Ferengi.
That might be pretty difficult to prove. We don't actually have any hard evidence against Quark, do we?
We'll see. When I'm through here, I'll call on our local bartender.
I wanted to talk to you about Ensign Yarrow.
There was nothing you could have done, Ambassador.
I'd like to make out a formal commendation. If she hadn't reacted, even as she died, the Scythian and I would have both been killed.
It would please her to be remembered that way.
Thanks. I'll catch up with Major Kira now.
Good luck, Ambassador.
Alright, gotta do some holosuite bullshit. And currently we're not in danger of being fucking melted, so that's good. I mean, there's still a danger of being melted. We haven't actually caught the killer yet, obviously. But we're they're not a bunch of invisible aliens running around with melting sticks. So that at least is some sort of
Computer?
weight off the mind, as it were. We can use these things again, so that's good.
Computer. Promenade, level 8, section 5.
I want that. I want that. There we go.
Ha! Ambassador, the Ferengi Scythian Trade Alliance is making excellent progress. I won't forget this. You'll get your share, as we agreed. 3%, wasn't it?
Relax, Quark.
Show! It keeps saying that. Show what?
Citadel! Show how.
Oh, great. Now you sound just like him. Show how.
Simulate.
First, pay. Pay owner. I'm I'm sorry. If he wants to use a holosuite, he's got to pay. I mean, I have a business to run.
Let me use my credits.
Let him use my credit then.
Sorry. Complimentary credits are non-transferable.
Can't you forward him a little credit, Quark? No one else is going to be using the holosuites. We're in the middle of a plasma storm.
All the more reason to insist on payment up front. Rule of acquisition number 162. Even in the worst of times, someone turns a profit.
Quark!
All right. Show.
So, CD-ROM drive, right mouse button when ready. I think it was Alt F4? No, okay. Alt F. No. I gotta figure out how to do this. I'll be right with you. I think I got it working now.
Bannock, take a seat. Let's see what we've got here.
At Tactical?
Sure. Why not? It's just a sim. Don't worry, you're not gonna blow us to the Cardassian border in the holosuites. We'll save that for the real thing.
What are we seeing here?
It's a projection based on Dax's scans of the drones. She's amazing. Sifting this data out of a plasma storm's like filtering micromites out of Gettle fodder. Well, sit down,
Don't know what any
Ambassador.
of that
It won't
means.
kill you.
Any word on how the theta particles are affecting the drones?
Well, according to Dax, the theta particles are gumming up the drone's long-range sensors. We'll be right on top of them before they know we're coming.
I'd just like to know exactly how the Scythians knew that.
The drones are their enemies. If you fight someone long enough, you get a good handle on their strengths and their weaknesses. Now, if we could just get started on this simulation?
Would you mind if I asked you a personal question?
It depends. What's the question?
You're a Bajoran. Do you believe in the prophets?
That is a personal question. Yes. Yes, I do. The prophets have been guiding my people for 10,000 years.
Fair enough.
They guide me too. Or they try to. Why?
The Scythians tried to warn me about a Harbinger. It's something they fear. Do you think it's the Harbinger from the Bajoran prophecies?
The Harbinger's cleansing might. The prophets aren't just myth, Bannock. They're as real as a wormhole. If the Scythians' Harbinger is the fulfillment of the prophecy, I just hope we're not the ones it's come to cleanse. Are you going to join me?
You don't like diplomats much, do you?
It's not that I don't like you, your type. It's just... I've had my fill of diplomacy in the last few years.
The Cardassian peace treaty. It must have been difficult for you to sit down with your old enemies.
Nothing can change what they did here. But we can change what will happen. To Bajor, to our future.
Exactly. And that's what a diplomat tries to work towards. A better future.
Peace is many voices arguing. Isn't that what you Tyrians say?
Yes.
Well, right now, our future depends on how well we understand
we
the
drink
drones.
and we know things.
You ready to join me?
Sure. Just one more question.
Personal?
Sort of.
Go ahead.
You were part of the Bajoran resistance, weren't you?
Yes, I was. You read my records?
It was a long trip from Denivia. I read a lot of things. You've got a military background. What do you think of our chances against these drones?
Look, Ambassador.
Bannock.
Bannock. The thing to remember in a fight is the side that has the most to lose. They're the ones to be afraid of.
The desperate ones.
The ones with the most to fight for. Have you ever seen a Benarium hawk go after Pika Swifts?
I've never heard of...
They scream across the sky for hours. These tiny little Pika Swifts, just a wing beat ahead, mostly just dodging, but every once in a while pecking at the hawk's eyes or belly. After a while, the Hawk gets tired, gives up and goes home.
But sometimes they don't. The Pika Swifts don't always survive.
This one does. Watch me. Now, sit down.
Okay.
Alright.
You have tactical, Ambassador. Phaser banks are powered up, photon torpedoes armed. Let's try
Hey!
a slow approach.
Come away from there.
Beginning.
Hey, what's going on? Quark!
It's not me.
Drones ahead, Bannock. Let's see how far we can get.
I think this was,
Shield
Bruce
at 60%.
implemented this.
Shield at 40%.
I can't shoot fast enough. I don't want to do this. Forced action bullshit. I hate anything resembling space simulation. Hate flight sims so
Shield at
much.
20%.
Where does this canyon go?
Citadel.
It was just a simulation. Come on.
Citadel. Destroy!
I think he wants to see if a runabout is capable of destroying the Citadel.
Well, I don't want to do that again.
Hey, what's going on? Quark!
Oh, but
It's
I don't
not
have a
me.
choice. I have to engage in this shit cunt fuckery. I hate this so much.
Drones ahead, Bannock. Let's see how far we can get.
Shield at 60%.
This is so long and I hate it and it's boring and it can fuck off. I hate air combat. Even if it's the... I hate rail shooters too. This isn't what I wanted to be doing when I put it up a fucking point-and-click adventure game.
Where does this canyon go?
Citadel.
Shield at 40%. Shield at 20%.
No, I don't want to do this. This isn't fun. This isn't worth doing. I'm done. Alright, this and the
Drones ahead, Bannock.
rest of the Let's Play are footage from World of Long Players, because I'll fuck with
Shield
no
at 60%.
fucking rail section. Rail shooters section. So far, in about like 3 hours I've been playing this game, I've only gotten 2 fucking puzzles and a bunch of terrible forced action shit. It's not why I play fucking point-and-click adventure games. I'm pissed off. See, at least I won't have to get lost in the hallways of this shit-missed gameplay. Let's get to enjoy the story. Because frankly, playing this game isn't that fun. And I dodged a bullet on a maze too, apparently.
Where does this canyon lead?
Citadel. Citadel. Destroy. Citadel. Destroy. Destroy. Havoc.
Havoc? What's a havoc?
Intelligence. Spirit. Computer. Havoc. Blue.
Hey. Yeah, this is just a simulation.
Havoc. Havoc. Destroy.
So that's it. That's how we stop the drones. A surgical strike on the Citadel's brain.
End simulation.
Runabout. Weapon. Strike.
Yes, it's a weapon. How do your people defend themselves, Rune? Without weapons. I mean, what happens if someone...
Show.
Excuse me? I really prefer it if the customers let me adjust the holosuite controls.
Ah, graphics again.
What is it?
Home.
Of course. It's the Scythian homeworld.
Some kind of space city?
Home.
City in space.
Beautiful. What creates that incredible shimmering quality?
Lamp.
Those drones. They're exactly the kind that are circling the station. But what is that?
Harbinger.
They're taking up attack positions.
Sorry about that, my cat's he's doing some nonsense.
There must have been thousands.
Dead. Almost dead.
Kira to Cisco. Captain, there's something here I think you should see. Right away.
Ambassador, it's time we got some clear answers from the Scythians.
Agreed.
I'll try, Captain.
Good. We found out a lot about the drones, their method of attack, and the citadel they come from. What we haven't found out is, how do the Scythians know all this information? Can we trust them, Bannock?
Kira to Cisco.
Go ahead, Major.
Hangar doors open. Powering up systems.
Bannock is here with me. Can you lock on?
Got it. Standing by.
Be ready, Ambassador. When the relay ship comes through, I want you on the Hudson at tactical.
Only the drones will be real this time, Bannock.
Oh, great.
The goal is to destroy the relay ship.
The one that Rune called the Harbinger. You and I'll go after the drones in the Hudson. That should lure the Harbinger into the effective range of the station.
We can't let it get back to its source with more information about our defenses. It must be destroyed. But diplomacy first, Ambassador. Always. What is the connection between the Scythians and the Citadel? Until we fully understand that connection, we cannot trust the Scythians as our allies. Is that clear?
We know the Scythians are connected to the drones.
Yes, but how? If this turns out to be some kind of feud with the neighboring planet, Ambassador, we can't let ourselves become involved. Is that clear?
Yep.
Allies?
Yes. We need to go to this Citadel, Ambassador, to see the truth for ourselves. The Scythians can guide us there. Are you ready?
Yes, Captain.
Good. Dax, the Scythians.
Channel open.
You do the talking, Ambassador. On screen.
Travel.
Tell. Truth.
Forbidden.
Allow.
Disgrace.
Talk. Citadel.
Shame.
Knowledge. Citadel.
Cease.
Scythian Citadel.
Rune. Del. Citadel. Scythian. Old. Scythians. Violent. Shame.
Old violent. They used to be violent conquerors, and they're ashamed of it.
Peaceful. Departed. Repented. Warlords. Dead. Buried. Machines continue. Scavengers unrelenting.
Machines continue?
Scavengers.
Warlords dead?
All dead.
Well then, who's building the drones?
Factory.
Scythian Citadel?
Scythian. Old.
Excuse me. Scavenge. Where?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Captain, Bajor's next.
Scythians violent?
Old. Shame.
Peaceful escaped?
Children. Seer. Seer. Angry. Seer. Helpless havoc. Silence!
Action!
Action.
Stop. Scavengers.
Scavengers. Cease.
Travel. Citadel.
Travel. Citadel.
Your ship.
Scythian. Ship. Peace. Peace.
Peace.
Walking. Friend.
Bannock, well done. I was able...
Thank you.
Benjamin, elevated neutrino levels. It's the Harbinger.
Go to alert.
Oh, great.
Battle stations. Ready, Bannock? Major?
Energizing.
Station log. Stardate 48987.9. We stand ready for an attack by the second wave of alien drones. However, the plasma storm and the Defiant's absence severely limit our defensive capabilities. Major Kira, and Ambassador Bannock, who, to our surprise, proves to be an accomplished tactical officer, will spearhead our counterstrike by taking the Hudson into the matrix of drones surrounding the station.
I don't like this plan. Glad I don't have to actually play it, because the habits fucking suck. Look, if I wanted to play a space combat Star Trek game, I got my fucking pick. More forced action bullshit. Woo! I hate it.
Shield at 80%. I'm reading individual drones making high-speed runs.
We're on them, Lieutenant.
Shield at 50%.
Already.
Round.
From 80 to 50. Fuck this. So that's what now?
Harbinger will be
3 mandatory rail shooter sections and only 2 puzzles.
That's him going. He battered up us.
That's it. Harbinger is in range.
Full barrage.
No good. It's reconfigured its shield density. Benjamin, it's moving off. Towards the wormhole.
We can't let it get back.
Braking to pursue. Mark 724. I'll get you as close as I can, Ambassador. The rest is up to you.
I was volunteering for this.
Coming around again.
Freaking forced. Was that success?
Station log. Supplemental. We have successfully defended the station from the second wave of alien drones. However, without the Defiant, it is unlikely we can survive a third, more deadly attack. The Scythians have agreed to transport Major Kira, Ambassador Bannock, Odo, and the Hudson aboard their delegation's vessel to Demaras 3. From there, our away team will determine if they can stop these machines of destruction at their source.
We can only hope.
Mission log supplemental. Although we've confirmed that Demaros 3 is uninhabited, the dampening field around the Citadel prevents us from checking the accuracy of the Scythians' holosuite simulation. I've decided to risk the strike against the drone factory anyway. With Bannock riding tactical, we stand a decent chance of disabling it and ending the threat to DS9. I just hope my decision to continue doesn't get us both killed. This is gonna be rough.
Oh.
Full power to shield.
5
Flight controls to manual.
5 fucking rail shooter sections. Great. It's as bad as fucking Ripper. But doesn't have the
Hang
dulcet
on,
tones
Bannock.
of
I'm
Christopher
gonna try to
Walken.
evade.
Or any Blue Oyster Cult.
Drones, Bannock, behind the structures.
Shield at 60%.
Drones, Bannock, coming up now.
Shield at 40%.
Great.
That's the Citadel. Dead ahead. I'm coming back around. That door needs one good hit and we're inside. Use the photons. It'll be point blank.
Right?
Let's hope Rune's information about the interior is more...
Major!
I see it. Oh! It's a warship. Under construction. Banning. That's gonna head up their next attack. Damn, we're cut off!
Tactical's offline.
Warning, shield failure imminent.
Transferring all available power to shields.
Gotta find a way out.
Drones dead ahead!
No way out.
Warning, damage to the port nacelle.
There! Brace yourself, Bannock. This is gonna be tight.
Mission log. Ambassador Bannock. I'm somewhere inside the drone factory. The Scythians' data on this place must be centuries old. We were forced to crash land the Hudson. Major Kira's injured, unconscious. I've placed her in medical stasis. I've got to find a way to contact Odo on the Scythian vessel.
Wouldn't be too hard. Gotta escape this ship first, though. Need to be alone now.
Computer, activate transporter systems.
Transporter systems are currently non-operational.
Of course.
Explain transporter malfunction.
Transporter is functional. Insufficient power to operate transporter systems.
Fair enough.
How can I repair it?
Repairs must be effected at a registered Starfleet docking facility.
I can't get to a Starfleet facility. I've crash-landed on an alien planet, for Tempera's sake.
Unable to process request. Please restate.
Reroute all ancillary power to transporter systems.
Unable to comply. Damage to plasma conduit D9.
Great. Now what do I do?
Unable to process request. Please restate.
Is there any way to manually reroute the power?
Emergency manual power routing access is available through the center access panel. Warning. Manual access of plasma conduit routing structures is extremely hazardous. Warning. Manual overrides of plasma flow are for emergency use only and are highly unstable.
Understood.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Finally, what we're actually here for, a puzzle. I kinda wish I could do this, but, I mean, I'm not doing any fucking... but the bullshit necessary to get to this point, so... Yay, alright.
Computer, check transporter functionality.
Transporter systems fully functional. Warning. Power distribution unstable. Confinement beam unstable. Support required from transport destination.
Damn! I've got to find a way to contact Odo.
Okay, we got a phaser. I notice we don't check on our co-pilot. Ooh, puzzle? Oh, fuck, yes. Not a puzzle, never mind. I got a drone. You don't have to kill the drones, but it's highly recommended. However, it's also highly recommended you don't play this game, so I don't know. So maybe, I guess, ignore that suggestion about the drones. This is a maze because, just like Necronomicon the Dawning Darkness and Return of the Phantom, point-and-click adventure games just need to have mazes. Alright, moving along. And we're almost done, so I've been Mark D'Amato, and I'll see you next time for more Star Trek Deep Space Nine Harbinger. Ciao. Hi, thanks for watching. This has been played and recorded by me, Merrick D'Amato. The art was by Rafael Agrona. You can find a link to their commission page in the description below. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time. Ciao!